Yo, what's up? What's good in the hood? What's good in the hood? What's good in the hood? What's good in the hood, son? Ugh. Yeah, your boy Sino got a new Chromebook. What? Ooh, wait. I don't even know how to work this. But we gonna see what it reads. Hope it's touchscreen. What's up, Ghost Baker? Welcome back to Screen Theme. And let's get into it. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is finna find a home either with HBO or Netflix. That's right. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, a lot of you are not too excited about it. A lot of you probably sleep. But let's look at this from a realistic standpoint. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a television show that dominated the 90s. As far as young television show starting out the gate for about 4 or 5 seasons, it was the television show. Like people could not wait to Monday nights to see the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Every Monday night, you knew you were gonna watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Well, Monday Night Football used to come on at like 8:30. I don't even think it came on at 9. Monday Night Football used to come on late. So it didn't come on right at 7. So that was, you had 30 minutes and you'll get ready, then you had Monday Night Football. You were set to go. Hmm? Well, me is different. I'm against a lot of that, but like I said, for me, it's different. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot is going to be, academics. Yeah, you think you mess up one PC? I'm gonna have a whole series of them in here. It's gonna look like your Bangladesh click farm. You're gonna be like, I don't know which one is he. I can't shake him. I'm gonna be like, gotcha. Just when you think you know all the answers, I changed the questions act. You want to play with me? I'm gonna show you who you playing with. Exactly. I mean, but to try to do the show without without Uncle Phil, it's gonna be hard. The original Aunt Viv, she might come on the set like Suge Knight, driving the car, running people over. Ah, where's Will? Get out of the way, I'll run you down. Original Aunt Viv ain't gonna play. No, I ain't saying she coming back. I'm talking about she gonna try to come back her way. She coming in there like Suge. She gonna roll people over like the old school Suge. You can never replace the character. All you could do is move forward with the show. But I think Jeffrey passed away too, if I'm not mistaken. The character that played Jeffrey, you know. But for like black fathers on television, Dr. Phil, I mean, Dr. Phil, Uncle Phil was one of the best fathers there was on the show. And there was a lot of fathers that were like him who were very successful, who lived in predominantly white communities. And you started to see how we were too young to really understood the some of the political things that happened there. But if you go back and watch some of the old episodes of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you'll start to see that interracial dating was not a very popular thing even in the 90s. And they were brave enough to put that in an episode. You know, black women frowned on black men or black women, other black women dating white men. That was not that was a very frowned on situation. It was not championed in the 90s. Yeah, you remember that. Ain't Viv's sister. And they had Will come there and accept the marriage and everything. But you know, it was very intense. And that's how it was a lot in households. You know, it's on both sides. It's a lot of people who weren't, you know, championing that idea. Well, like it is today, even in 94. Um, like interracial kissing, you know, and all that stuff. I mean, like same-sex kissing. When you had two girls kissing in higher learning, that was like unprecedented on a big screen. Oh, good. Well, happy birthday to Jeffrey the Butler. I gotta find out where did Christian leave his email on. I know he emailed me on something. I gotta go check it and see which platform or where did he leave the email, so I can send him his invite. Well, we don't know right now. It's supposed to follow the families. It's like Fuller House. They're gonna do that with the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Like, I guess they're gonna all like move back to the mansion, and like everybody's got their families living there now and their situations. But I doubt they bring the children back. And the only reason I say I doubt they bring the children back, I mean, Will putting his kids in there is he might put the daughter in. I don't think he put Jaden in there. Jaden, you know, his mind is a little more fragile. Tatiana Ali is supposed to be a retired musician. Like she went into singing. Will went into like television and acting. It's like everybody went kind of similar in their own paths, but coming back to the show, you know, this is what they were going to end up doing. Hold on. I think Carlton was rich, but I think they came back because Uncle Phil passed away. That's how the treatment was. Everybody came back to the house because Uncle Phil passed away, and they ended up, in one big house. And he had in the will, he left people the homes, so he still owned it. So they're gonna end up moving back to the house, and that's where the story's supposed to like. Everybody's staying there now, back in the house. Carlton is supposed to be a politician, from what I heard. Carlton went into politics and became a politician. Well, you got to look at it. You're looking at like the first treatment. We're not looking at like finished products, but Carlton is supposed to be a politician. The littlest brother, he ended up playing professional basketball. The brother that they came in, he ended up playing professional basketball. That was his thing. He played professional, so he's gonna have a pop in, pop out type of role. Yeah, Nicky the son. He's gonna be like how he was on the show. He just pops in and pops out. But yeah, Nicky became a professional basketball player. Oh, Hillary had her own reality show based on her life and her family. She supposedly gotten married and had a kid, and who's just like her, got a daughter. She's just like Hillary and everything. And she becomes like Wendy Williams, basically. Well, yeah, she's got like the daughter that's just like her and everything else. Yeah, Netflix is finna do the reboot of Moesha, and some fan did something really cruel. I don't even say he's a fan. Somebody online did something really cruel and was like, "Everybody dead. How y'all gonna reboot something if everybody dead? Everybody on Moesha dead," which is really not true and cruel. They were bringing back all the shows. They brought back Will and Grace. They brought back a lot of these shows that were canceled. They talking about doing a Friends reunion show that ended up getting canceled because delayed because of the COVID situation. Well, they did a. The thing is that Girlfriends was a show that was successful out of the blue, and they tried to reboot it. Well, they gave y'all a tease of it when they invited all the girls on the Blackish show, and they tied into it. Right, they tied the Girlfriend show into the characters, and like they were all a part of Blackish, and she was telling the story of her friends, her childhood friends, and all this stuff. So that was pretty cool. No, they won't bring back My Wife and Kids because it's Wayans brothers. Like the Wayans brothers show and all that stuff. Most televisions don't want to deals and companies don't want to bring them back because they own too much and have too much control. Now, if the network owned the majority of it and had a lot more control, then they'll be able to dictate it. Oh, Family Matters. They since they all get along, they all talked about doing a reunion show. The grandma who played mother, she's gone to heaven, but everybody else on the show, they could do, they can continuously do the show. Now, the Unviv change on the show. The two Unvivs, who was the best Unviv? No question about it. The first Unviv was the best. Never heard of that, Quentin. Yeah, the first one was the best one, man. That was to me was that was the ultimate. She was more funnier. She had more things I think about her in the script. So, it was she was actually a strong character in the show. When they got the new Aunt Viv, she was just mostly just backup support. Right. She was basically just an extra. The first time the wife was actually a part of the show. Oh yeah, when they replaced Harriet in the last season, yeah, she was tired. She was ready to go. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to hit up my cash. I mean, not my cash app, but my cash app is Carcino, Carceno. But that's not what this is about. This is about my Patreon, the Carcino for Life Patreon. We're gonna put this on the Patreon. You'll hear it sometime, probably today.
Scared to release this because I was bullied and racially targeted by my 76ers NBA teammates and former teammates. I went to my coach and the Sixers organizations crying out for help so many times. I sent the video above of me being racially profiled, bullied, and threatened to my coach, the 76ers senior vice president of business and HR, seeking help and nothing was done. They would move my things into the bathroom stall for me to get ready for